everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I don't know if everybody's tired now. I mean, it was a regular Thursday for me. It was a regular Thursday for me, but it was okay. It was okay. I hope everybody had a good one. I know not even everybody that comes into the streams is from the States, so Thanksgiving probably isn't even a thing. And like, trust me, it's not even a thing for me either. And I live here, but I hope everybody did enjoy it. Good morning, Cyber. Good morning, Dar. Good morning. Is it Kitty? Kitte? Good morning, though. Welcome. Hello, Liam. Hi, Gary. Lamar. So a few things. Wait, sorry. Cyber says, "And going nowhere, did you work in the sound of a turn blinker into the song? I thought the percussion was my car's blinker and I put two and two together." Yes. Going Nowhere has actually a lot of car sounds in it. For anybody who is curious, there are several car sounds in that song because the song is maybe not completely about my Jetta, but it is like tangentially about the time in which I was living in my car when I first moved to Los Angeles. Okay. I actually already have Fruity Loops open, and I don't like. I went to go open Fruity Loops, and it's already open. I don't know. Hold on, this might be really embarrassing. Actually, this is not embarrassing, but just like sad. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I was working on a song last Friday in the stream, and I have not only have I not opened Fruity Loops since last Friday's stream, but I also haven't closed it either. I haven't. I guess I haven't even turned off my computer. That's not good. That's not good. Hello, Max. Hello, Max. I do have to say, this stream is mostly going to be review stream, right? Like, it's going to be me going over some of the things and the songs I've started and adding little bits and bops and bells and whistles to it. So it should actually be pretty fun because I feel like a lot of these songs need this level of attention, and usually I can't give it to them because I'm too busy starting new things. And so this should be pretty fun. This should be fun and productive. I'm going to go ahead and start with the song that we worked on last Friday. Easy Door is here. Oh, Easy Door, you're in for a treat. This is gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me, and I don't want you guys to see me fix it, but I'm probably gonna spend some time fixing this. Hold on, let me get my head out of there. But yeah, everybody tell me how your I almost said how your weekend was. Tell me how your Thanksgiving was, or how your Thursday was while I'm getting this fixed. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, all right. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. I'm back in here. Ooh. Late clockwork, baby. I always forget, and that's okay. So this song was tentatively titled. Goodness, it's tentatively titled Hoggarts. Hogwarts is how I pronounced the name of the school from Harry Potter. It was just an in joke, and I needed something to name the song. But this was the song that had everybody's sampled vocals in it. If you guys remember, if you haven't been here, you haven't been to the streams. There's a sample submission server on the Discord where I allow people to send in, vocal samples. And Cyber had a good prompt, like a whole sentence that was a prompt for people in the Discord to say, And then once they sent them all in, I went ahead and chopped them up and integrated them into this song. Let me not start over there. Oh. Wait. Yeah, no, this is the song. Sorry, I freaked out for a second. Thought maybe it was something else. Wow, I have that turned down really quiet. Hold on.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Call my fried an egg.
I use it.
Girl, what?
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
Pajamas. Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Call my fried an egg.
I use it.
Girl, what?
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
Oh yeah, I left room for vocals here. This is where a verse would go.
Picture this. Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Call my fried an egg.
I use it.
Girl, what?
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
This is where a second verse would go.
Picture this.
Hey, what's up, Sokana? And this is the transition. Okay, so I wrote this chord progression last week. I'm gonna change it a little bit today, though. Thanks, Isidora.
Picture this.
It goes on like that for a minute, but I think what I'm going to do today, because this is the overall structure of the song right now, at the very end we have it at like clocking around like 3 minutes 20 seconds, which is kind of like the pop length goal, right? 3 minutes and 20 seconds, 2.5 minutes to 3:20. So how many tracks do we have? We have about, oh my god, oh, it's because of the vocals. So we have about 40 tracks, but it's mostly because of I didn't compile everybody's vocals into one like vocal play track. Instead, what I did was I gave everybody their own actual track. Like if you zoom in, like Lucy has 2 tracks because Lucy sent in 2 vocals. Umbe has a track, there's an alpha track, there's a dar track, there's a cyber track. So what I'm going to do here, now that we have our song, our song sections, like if you look up at the top, like right over here it says intro, right here we've got verse 1, right here we've got hook, right here we've got verse 2. The first thing that I'm going to focus on is if you listen to the intro, which is this.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Call my fried an egg.
I use it.
Girl, what?
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
Pajamas.
You listen to that and then you listen to the first verse. It really is the same thing, just minus the vocal play. The only thing that's changing there is, are you going to do an easy go type thing with the lyrics? An easy go type thing. An easy go type thing. You mean nonsense? You mean words that don't mean anything? No, I'm gonna make like actual I'm gonna do lyrics. Because I feel like what you guys are saying doesn't mean anything, and so it would be wild to have vocal play not mean anything and be like nonsensical words, and then for like my stupid butt to come in and also speak nonsense. No, the lyrics. I'm gonna actually write lyrics to this song, and And so what I was saying was there's no difference. Like if I were to mute all the vocals and just play the Rhodes and the percussion and the bass from the intro, it sounds like this. Sorry. This is the intro. And then in the verse. And then in the hook. See how there's no change? Then in the second verse. It really is. It's a mirror of itself. So what I'm going to try to do instead is have other parts of the song signal the change, signal the transition. If you're listening to like pop music, there's a lot of times, and in disco music and most structured songs, there's a lot of repetition, right? There's a lot of looping. And so sometimes you can listen to like a Katy Perry song, or you're listening to a Britney Spears song, and there actually is no difference between the chords and the percussion of the verse and the chords and the percussion of the chorus and the hook and stuff like that. And so what they'll do, or what most musicians will do, is you have to train the listener to understand that a transition is coming, to understand that a transition is happening, and to like draw their ear to the new things. Because if you're making a song, you like right now I'm looking at my song, right? And so are you, all of you guys. You're looking at me make it, so you guys can see, oh, there's where the Rhodes is. It's a big orange brick, basically. There's where the bass, it's a big blue brick, and you can actually visually see when something's coming in and when something's going out. For example, right here, you see that the Rhodes stops happening past this point. You see that the bass stops happening past this point, and then to mirror that activity, or to mirror that sonically, you can see it. And once it's gone, you don't hear him anymore. I mean, it makes logical sense. Just like you can see this vocal patch, coming in right here, and so you'll see this go away and this come in. So you guys can see it. But when you're listening to a song, guys, when you're listening on the radio, or you're listening to an album you just bought, you can't see the project file, and a lot of things will come into the song that you and your ear are not going to notice. A lot of things are going to leave the song that you and your ear are not going to notice. It's not going to be that apparent to you. Maybe to the person that made the song, but not to you guys as a listener. So if you're somebody that's making music, just like if you were making any other art form, guys, and you want to draw the audience's attention to a certain thing, there are like little visual cues you can do to make that happen in animation. And there are certain cues that you can do to make that happen in music. So right now I'm just going to be kind of ushering in some of these changes, because I don't have the vocals yet that's going to, make the verse be the verse. So I guess let's get to work. You don't want it to be monotonous. This is absolutely right, so Connie, you don't want it to be monotonous. So let's start from the top, and then I'm going to do the transition into the verse.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Call my
Fried an egg.
I use it.
girl what?
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
Pajamas.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Call my
Fried an egg.
I use it.
girl what?
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
I use it.
Picture this.
Fried an egg.
No, I saw your suggestion, Diz. Sorry. I'm just I'm not going to use the entire sentence for a very specific reason. I want the vocal chops to be nonsensical and to feel sporadic. I don't necessarily want them to match the melody that I'm going to be hitting, because in the hook there's not going to be I'm using the vocals when I'm using Plunderphonics. A lot of times I'm using the vocals more as like a sprinkling of percussion and harmonic like flavor, harmonic background, harmonic atmosphere. I'm not necessarily using them as a lead. It's just not the way that I make Plunderphonics. But that is a good suggestion. I don't know if you make Plunderphonics, but if you do, definitely do that. You know who does it like that actually? In the blue shirt makes Plunderphonics like that. If you're familiar with his work. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hello Nova. Yesterday was fine, Mobtown. Thanks for asking. So going into the first verse.
Friday night.
Picture this.
Friday night.
So I'm going to do a few very, very basic things, and we're going to get into more complicated things. The first basic thing I'm going to do is some type of riser. Now, you can do a few different risers, a few different types of risers. I'm actually going to use two types. So the first type of riser I'm going to use is something that you've seen me do pretty much every week since I started this stream, which is a reverse crash. Reverse crash is kind of like a really good basic template for a riser. So I'm going to go into the folder where my crashes are, and I'm going to grab two crashes. The same two crashes I always grab, but let me make some room for them really quick. So, oops. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. I'm going to call Karash. I'm going to call this one Clearly Crash 1. I'm going to call this one Crash 2. I love the little piano, says Dar. Piano? Piano? This thing? I gotta assume that's what you're talking about. Because there's no piano in this song yet. Unless you're talking about the Rhodes, that's a type of piano. But it wasn't really a riff. It's more so just chords. Ooh. Wow. Undo. Okay, so anyways, I have my crashes here. I'm just gonna name them really quick or color them black. I know it's a lot of startup stuff, but it makes organizing the tracks so much easier later on, guys. Like, I can't tell you how easy it makes a track to mix if you just take the extra few steps in the beginning to make it clean. Okay. So I have my crashes in here. Now I'm gonna clone them, both of the crashes. Like this. So now see how there's two there? One underneath the other one. I'm gonna make one unique, and then I'm going to reverse it. So I don't know if you can see that visually, but now one of the crashes is like reverse. It's backwards. The waveform is backwards. See this? Just the reverse of the one above it. So what I'm going to do is just have one reverse crash lead up to the verse. So I'm going to go all the way over here where you can see the word verse up here, you know. I've got the verse. And I'm just going to have my reverse crash kind of go right up to it. And then I'm going to cut it a little bit like that. Then mute that. I don't need these things yet. I don't need my other crashes yet, but I'm going to keep them. They're going to come in handy a little bit later. And so now... Oh, that's pretty cool, Diz. Why does your keyboard have a built-in cow emoji? So now going into the verse, it sounds like this.
Friday night.
Now, it's very loud, so I'm going to turn it down, but that's one type of riser that I can use, right? And that I am using.
Friday night.
Perfect. Now, the second type of riser that I'm going to use is white noise. Now, white noise, you do have to be a little bit more careful with white noise, especially when you're using it in tandem with a riser or with a reverse crash. But I'm going to show how I'm going to use that. I used white noise a little bit in the last week's stream, but just in case you weren't there, white noise is. I feel like we all know what white noise is, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it anyway. White noise is just a type of signal that you can get out of pretty much any modern any modern synth is gonna have white noise. It's just it's not necessarily a favorable sound. It's not a sound that people want to hear, but white noise is, or at least can be, the basis of a lot of different sounds, guys. Like a lot of different sounds, a lot of like explosions. Like people have made like snares out of white noise, any type of impact sound. And it's because when you're shaping the sound, white noise doesn't necessarily have a tone, right? When you hit a note on the white noise keyboard or the white noise sound, it's going to sound like this. Oh crap, it's not going to sound like that. That's what a note sounds like, guys. It's not going to sound like that. So if I go over to white noise, that right then, that was on a square lead, right? So if I'm a square wave, sounds like that. Pretty harsh, pretty horrible. But if I go to white noise, also harsh, also pretty bad. But you're not having any note. There's no note. So like chords and stuff like that don't really matter. And the thing that's kind of nice about that is when you're building percussion, guys, and you're building sound effects and things like that, sometimes they can come with a note, so they can be essentially out of tune. You can have something out of tune. But when the thing that they're making doesn't necessarily have a lot of harmonic information to begin with, you don't really have to worry about it being out of key with the song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my piano roll, and I'm going to make one long note out of the white noise. Just like that. And I'm going to loop it so it sounds like this. Hopefully that's coming through. You guys can hear it. Okay, I have it turned down really quiet because it is a pretty harsh sound, but that's white noise. A lot of people know white noise from its popular appearance on TV. That's the first time I heard white noise. First time I heard white noise was on a channel that was like defunct. And so I'm going to say, see how long I'm making it? This is just because if you make it really long and you loop it, it'll just sound like a continuous white noise signal. You can't really hear where it's starting and where it's ending, which is perfect. That's actually what you want. So there are different forms of like wave shaping and inside of a synthesizer. You know, really any type of sound manipulation is just wave shaping, but I'm not going to get into the science of it. Instead, I'm going to talk about two specific things. One thing being cutoff and the other thing being resonance. This knob here that you can see, hopefully, this knob titled Mod X is my cutoff. That's me messing with the Mod X. And then the other knob here is called Mod Y, which is for resonance, and that's going to change my resonance. Hopefully you're hearing the alteration that both of these modulators is adding. So I have both of them down here, and now I can automate them, so I can take one so that over time the knob will change.